You tell yourself you will wake up early tomorrow, but the alarm rings and you hit snooze. You promise yourself you will quit that one bad habit, but by the evening, you are right back at it. And no matter how much you want to change, something always pulls you back. This book, The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg, explains why it happens and more importantly, how you can finally take back control. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine a man who smokes every evening after work. He knows it's bad. His family begs him to stop. His doctor warns him. But every evening, the same thing happens: stress, cigarette, and relief. He feels trapped in a cycle he can't escape. That man could be anyone: a smoker, a procrastinator, someone stuck scrolling social media for hours, maybe even you. The question is, why does this happen? And how do we break free? That's where this book comes in. Lesson 1: The Habit Loop. Why we do what we do. Habits are not destiny, they are loops. Scientists study rats running through a maze. At first, the rats sniffed around, hesitated, got lost. But after repeating the maze enough times, something changed. Their brain activity went quiet. Yet the rats still found the chase. The routine had become automatic. This is the habit loop: cue and routine and reward. The cue triggers your brain. The routine is the action. The reward is the feeling that reinforces it. Next time you catch yourself in a habit you don't like, pause and identify. What was the cue? What routine followed? What reward did we get? The moment you see the loop clearly, you stop blaming yourself and start reprogramming the system. Lesson 2: You can't erase a habit, but you can replace it. Bad habits never really disappear, but they can be reshaped. In the book, there's the story of a woman who quit smoking, drinking, and lost 60 pounds. The secret: she didn't magically erase her old cravings. Instead, she replaced them. When the cue of stress appeared, instead of lighting a cigarette, she went for a run. The reward, relief, and calm was the same. You can't delete habits, but you can swap the middle part of the loop, the routine, while keeping the same cue and reward. Pick one habit you want to change. Don't try to erase it. Ask, what's the reward I am craving? Then replace the routine with something healthier that still delivers that reward. Step by step, your brain rewires. Lesson 3: Keystone Habits, the small wins that transform everything. Some habits matter more than others. They unlock ripple effects across your life. Alcoa, the giant aluminum company, was struggling when a new CEO came in. He didn't talk about profits. He focused only one thing: worker safety. Everyone thought he was crazy, but as safety improved, everything else improved too: communication, processes, morale. Within a few years, Alcoa became one of the most profitable companies in America. This is the power of Keystone Habit. A Keystone Habit is a single habit that sets off a chain reaction, like exercising regularly, journaling, or eating dinner with your family. One change that quietly transforms many areas of life. Don't overwhelm yourself by trying to change 20 habits. Start with one keystone habit. Build it until it's automatic. That one change can spark others without forcing it. Lesson 4: Willpower is like a muscle. Ever notice how you make great decisions in the morning, but by the night you give in? Psychologists run an experiment. Some people were asked to resist eating warm, freshly baked cookies. Others were not. Then both groups had to solve difficult puzzles. The people who resist cookies give up on the puzzles much sooner. Why? Because their willpower was already drained. Willpower is finite. It's like a muscle. The more you use it, the more it tires. But also, the more you train it, the stronger it gets. Don't rely on willpower alone to change habits. Design your environment so you don't need to use it all the time. Remove temptations. Set up cues for the habits you want. And train willpower slowly by taking on small challenges that build strength over time. But here's the real secret, the most powerful lesson of all, because it's not just about individual habits. The truth is, habit shapes families, companies, and even societies, and the way they do it might surprise you. Lesson 5: Habits are not just personal, they're collective. Yet habits are contagious. The civil rights movement in America didn't start with one big event. It started with habits of relationship, community, and small acts of courage repeated until they spread. Rosa Parks refusing to give up her seat was not just an isolated act, it became a cue that triggers a routine. Protest, and the reward was collective change. Our habits ripple into others. The way you show up at work, the routine in your home, even the way communities function. They are all shaped by individual patterns repeated daily. Ask yourself, what habit do I want to pass on to people around me? Whether it's your friend, family, or team. Your small daily routines can inspire or discourage others. Shape them consciously. In the end, this book is not just about habits, it's about freedom. Because the scariest feeling in life is being stuck, knowing what you want to change, but falling back into the same loops. What the power of habit teaches is that you are not broken, you are not weak, you are simply running on autopilot, and autopilot's pre-program. Once you understand the loop, cue, routine, and reward, and once you start building keystone habits, life begins to shift. You stop fighting yourself, you stop feeling trapped, and you start saying, finally in control. So, if you're tired of living in cycles you can't escape, let this be the turning point because your life is nothing but a collective of habits, and once you master them, you master your future. If you found this breakdown valuable, subscribe for more life changing book summaries. And if you want to go even deeper into building wealth, success, and discipline, check out my summary of Think and Grow Rich. It's the perfect next step after this book.